Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Leader of Opposition, Honorable Ministers, Assistant Ministers, and Member of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen watching live from the television, I rise to contribute the National Budget 2026-2027 debate with particular focus on rural development, agricultural development, and the important role of our young people in nation building. I want to speak in mother tongue. Au bakambulo sa ketiga ni na nondo to yasana tin kaba ni nondo bunoa wilikina na wekanda na rutuma ke na be mata tamata enda lewena sa ketiko na nondo biti romani enda bakabinibina ke ni sa mai kada bakawoti na nondo minista ve ka bakilabo na nondo tubo bakilabo e hunondo rosong ko no hunondo rosong ko bitu au be bakande itaki kenda na tu enda be tonda ko ni korrelebu bakambimbi o kenda na mbulatu enda nondo be korkor bakabiti.
Emphasis to those of us.
And the Bungananguna, and the Bakawelaka, Nakana Kadebaki, and on the Tukutuku Bakila, Madritu.
Disregarded time.
Obia Bakamasu Nikua Vikenda. Men the Alvinaka, men the Bondovata, Ken Matanitu, Nasasanga, in North Toskiliu, Niku into a Lutkimuri, and Nonisala, Viva Torodaki, and the Sam Bulandono Makatiko, Nikua.
Work together.
The Vingaravini, non the Matanitu, and Beleti Kedasara.
Service of any government.
Rural development
is for all the people.
Rural communities are the backbone of our nation. Many families in rural and maritime areas face ongoing challenge in accessing reliable roads, clean water, electricity, telecommunications, healthcare, and quality education. A family support increased investment in rural infrastructure, as it is essential for improving livelihoods of our people. Better roads allow farmers to transport their produce more efficiently, boosting their income. Enhance water and electricity services, improve living standard, and open up new opportunities for small business. Expanding digital connectivity ensure that rural communities are not left behind in our increasingly digital economy. The 2026-2027 budget must prioritize upgrading and maintaining rural roads, farm access roads, access to clean and safe drinking water, rural electrification and renewable energy projects, improve healthcare facilities, expansions of internet and telecommunications services. When our rural communities thrive, the entire nation benefits. It is time we put rural development at the heart of our agenda. Rural development of agriculture in rural areas. Honorable Speaker, sir, I appreciate the budget allocation to the Ministry of Agriculture, especially for the Agriculture Marketing Authority and the non-sugar sector. As a farmer, this issue very close to my heart. This budget shows a positive move towards supporting the non-sugar sector and empowering AMA. But I believe it is still insufficient. The harvest of Tosala and Urnibonu are often manipulated by private dollar exporters. They are a main problem during our harvest, paying as little as $1 per kilogram, which is below our break-even points. Our harvest seasons are regular and plentiful, but middlemen buy our produce at price that leave us with no profits. 3 consecutive harvests have been drained these middlemen, leaving farmers without cash reserves. Many farmers are forced to abandon their farm to take loans from loan sharks, as the bank like FDB are seldom able to help this situation. I urge the government to strengthen the AMA further to protect farmers, ensure fair prices, and support rural agriculture development. Honorable Speaker, agriculture remains a critical pillar of our economy and a primary source of income for many rural households. I thank the government to continually investing programs that support farmers through access to modern farming equipment and technology, affordable agriculture loans and grants, improve farms to market roads, training and extension services, climate resilience farming practice, support for value-added agriculture products. We must encourage diversifications beyond traditional crops and create opportunity in livestock, fisheries, horticulture, and agro-processing industries. Agriculture not only strengthens food security, but also creates employment, generate income, and contribute economic growth. By empowering our farmers, we empower our rural communities and strengthen the national resilience. Importance of our young people. Honorable Speaker, our youth, our greatest asset, and the future leaders of our country. I thank the government continually to invest in youth development by providing better education and vocational training opportunities, scholarships and skills development program, youth internship support, access in digital technology innovation program, employment and internships opportunities, sports and community development initiative. Many young people in rural areas possess enormous potential, but often lack access to resources and opportunities. We must ensure that they are included in a national development effort to give them tools to succeed. By investing in our youths today, we are investing in a stronger, more productive, and more prosperous nation tomorrow. Mr. Speaker, sir, I have listened carefully to the honorable leaders of the opposition. While I respect his views, I respectfully disagree with the assessment of this budget. It is easy to point out problems, but the real responsibility of government is to provide solutions. Please don't criticize the young politician. I respectfully disagree with the assessment of this budget. It is easy to point problems, but the real responsibility of government is to provide solutions. That is exactly what this budget does. Mr. Speaker, sir, we acknowledge the important contribution of Fijian working overseas. Their remittance support families and help our economy. But remittance alone cannot drive Fiji's long-term development. Our focus must be on creating opportunities here at home. That is why this government continues to invest in education, health, infrastructure, agriculture, tourism, and small business. These are the investments that create jobs, improve services, and strengthen our economy. The opposition also raised concern about debt and spending. Let me say this clearly. Responsible governments do not stop investing when times are difficult. They invest wisely in projects by improving people's lives and build a stronger future. This budget does not exactly that by supporting roads, hospitals, schools, clean water, and other essential services. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is a responsible, practical, people-focused budget. It provides relief for families, support growth, and continue building Fiji's future. Conclusion. Honorable Speaker, I believe that our country, to grow sustainably, we need stronger rural communities, a thriving farmer sector, and empowered young people. I support more investment in rural roads, farming, and programs to help young people under the 2026-2027 national budget. This step will create jobs, reduce inequality, improve food security, and make life better for everyone. Honorable Speaker, we do not have to point fingers to each other. We are here as a member of the Parliament to work together to build our nation. with those remarks, I proudly stand in support of this budget. Honorable Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity to contribute to this debate. Binaksa ko